One of the things about Mike that is often misunderstood is that all the languages he used are, in a sense, found languages that are not his own language, that he's putting into play as part of a rhetorical engagement with these types of discourses. And so I always think of Mike as a rhetorical artist, and that he's really looking at the rhetoric of art.
Yeah.
And I think he said of his own work that he was never interested in going after a single iconic meaning. That instead he was interested in trying to generate slippages between different references in the work and to create this kind of network of resonance out of those slippages. And he said you could really judge the quality of a work of art by the depth and extent of this field of resonances, how nuanced it was, how finely worked it was.
Mike was an extraordinarily recursive artist. I mean, you see it completely epitomized in Framed and Frame, where even in the title, the gesture is to take the notion of what is framed and to juxtapose it with what lies in the center, but then to open up, because underneath the framed and framed sculpture, there is an underspace. There's always an underspace, the basement, the sub-basement.
I mean, it's like this idea of the formless. He's always evoking this thing which you can't go beyond, in a sense.
Right, exactly. The subterranean.
Yeah. It was almost an authorless piece. Somebody had originally constructed it, but over the years, different people, including storekeepers in the area, had added things to it and had also gone out and painted it with colored polka dots just to cheer it up a little.
Modes of production that have attached to them forms of, what can I say, slight skilling.
Mike, when he wrote about it, said that actually if it wasn't for the fence around it, you wouldn't recognize it as a monument. It just would look like a formless heap of concrete with a few statues on it. When he made the work, he separated them so that the frame is given as much prominence as what's framed. And I think that idea that meaning is always something that's contextualized. It doesn't endure forever like America the Great. There's always a reference, a series of references around it that create that meaning. And without the frame, you have something else. Really, the frame tells you that this is an arena for looking, right? It's not just this abject splatter. This is actually demarcated now as an arena for looking, kind of seeing this as a composition.